Hey guys, it's Matt here in lovely Surabaya, and I've got this awesome Norse mythology book for you. Now, I just finished this a few weeks ago and got the review up. You guys definitely should check it out. Now, the thing about this book is when I first went in to start reading it, I was kind of expecting more of an adventurous book, but when you read the introduction, basically Neil Gaiman, the author of the book, actually put a lot of effort into studying about the actual Norse mythologies. And yes, it does have Odin, and it has Loki, and it has Thor, and it has basically all the characters from the Asgardian world. And basically, yeah, the story starts out with going into explaining how the Asgardian world got started, as well as the 9 other realms, Midgard being one of them, which is our world. And then it goes into telling the stories about Thor and Loki. Loki being very mischievous, like he always is in the movies, but in this book he's a bit less evil than in the Marvel movies. I would say that's the first aspect about Norse mythology that I really liked, is the fact that Neil Gaiman put a lot of effort into the work that he did. And he took all these really ancient stories back from around 1200 and he put them into kind of like a modernized novel. So really you don't get the feeling that it's all these separate stories when you're reading it. You get a feeling that it's very cohesive and it runs together very smoothly. But you could definitely also read each chapter as being just a standalone story, but they're very short. Some of them are only like 4 pages long or 6 pages long, somewhere around there. I would say the second aspect that I really liked about this book was the hilarity of some of the interactions between Thor and Loki. It also explains a little bit about how Thor got his hammer from the dwarves. I thought all these stories worked out pretty well with each other. And the very last aspect that I liked about this book was the Ragnarok story, which comes at the very end. If you don't know what Ragnarok means, it basically means end of the world, or Armageddon. So that last part is like, basically it's like telling it as if it has not happened yet. So if you believe in any of this Norse mythology, then the Armageddon day is still to come, and that's where all the gods come back and fight against each other. So it was actually the most exciting part of the book, and it was the very end of the book. But it leaves you with a very positive image of, it's a new world. Yes, everything got destroyed, but things come back to life. Yeah, so it's a very simple read. It won't take you that long to finish. And I give it a 3 out of 5. So not too high, just because, yeah, I was expecting a bit more from it. So I will include a link if you guys want to buy the book down below. And yeah, also a link to the full blog post, which goes into a bit more detail about each specific story, where I pick 5 of the stories and talk about them a bit, talk about what I liked about them and what I didn't like. Okay, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that button below, leave a comment, thumbs up, anything like that. and I hope you enjoyed the awesome scenery here in Surabaya.